place expensive.
Hey guys, Triple H Guy 2004. Back with you. Back with Torino GT 19 Guy 1969. We're back here talking about SmackDown from. It was Backlash. It was either right before Dad. Jeez. Right before or right after Backlash 2003. We saw John Cena do a battle rap with the referee, Brian Hebner. I've mentioned this in another video before, but Brian Hebner was the referee, and he did this like mouth beat bop thing type thing, and we were there. What else? What else happened on that card? You remember, Dad?
Yeah. We saw Mr. USA debut for the
Mr.
first
America.
time. Mr. America.
But who was Mr. America really?
Mr. America was Hulk Hogan.
There you go. That was Hulk Hogan. That night was an awesome night. We also saw Rhino versus Chris Benoit. Rhino and Chris Benoit tagged up against... I would have said they tagged up against the world's greatest tag team, maybe not. But I remember we saw Eddie Guerrero that night, and I remember he stole the gold medals, Kurt Angle's gold medals that Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin used to come to the ring with, and he stole them, and he said that Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero and Chavo were they came up to the ramp and they were like, yeah, you guys might call yourselves the world's greatest tag team, but something you didn't know about us, that we are Olympic gold medalists. I just remember that. And Eddie Guerrero is just so funny. We saw him a couple times live. God rest his soul. We also, like I said, we saw Chris Benoit that night. And after that night, we went to Hooters down in Manchester. And what are some of the guys that we met that night? I believe that was either the night that
I met Bill DeMartin of all places of Restroom.
Yep. I think we met Shane McMahon that night. I got to talk with Sable that night. She was wicked nice. She was showing pictures of her family to us, and she was wicked nice to us that night. We met so many people that night. I think we met the world's greatest tag team that night, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. We met Chris Benoit that night, I believe. We met Big Show, Rhino, the Dudley Boys were there. I can't remember who else. Mark Henry, I believe, was there. There were so many guys there that night. And then we met, I met Shane McMahon out in the parking lot. Dad was still inside talking with some of the other guys. I had already got their autographs and said hey to them. Dad was making his rounds, and I met Shane McMahon out in the parking lot. Wicked nice guy. Then, we've been to so many events together. Again, another one in Manchester, New Hampshire. We went to Backlash, 2005. It was the Backlash following WrestleMania 21. We saw the immortal Hulk Hogan tagging up against with Shawn Michaels to go against Daivari and Muhammad Hassan. We can get gas afterwards, Dad.
Afterwards what?
Get food first.
Right.
Do you remember that event, Dad, in Backlash?
Yeah.
We saw Hulk Hogan. Who else did we see that night?
I don't remember.
Triple H versus Batista.
Yeah.
2.
We might have to put this on hold.
It's okay, whatever.
No, we're paying for each other's, right?
Yep.
Yes, I'm going to have a Let me see now. Do you have the breakfast burrito in a meal?
Haven't been able to switch my sign.
Huh?
Actually on lunch, I just haven't switched my signs yet.
we're actually
You're on lunch?
Switch my sign.
yeah.
Okay.